like Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the UConn Huskies offense comes on the field first today. Well, the energy of this building crew is just going to pick up as the Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, le bon temps roulé. Let the good times roll.
That was really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history. Going all the way back to 1935, they played the Sugar Bowl right here in New Orleans. And I think a lot of people have associated this bowl game with the SEC. But as we've seen since the start of the playoff, teams like Washington, Ohio State, Clemson, among others, have made this trip down here to the Bayou.
Oh, he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. High completion makes it second and medium. Ball handed to the running back. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Just a great play by the running back here. Finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Fights through a tackle.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Lets it go quickly. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback to get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Off the play fake on first down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Looking to throw again. Defense is coming after him. Heading for the goal line, and now the ball's knocked loose.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking right. This one caught.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
The back's got it. tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And then first down, right back to the running game. They stop him right at the 24.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Now they're running on the toss. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
And the wideout goes in motion. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. It's a fumble. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. Touchdown, Georgia. No chance to catch it. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And UConn's offense is back out there. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Trying to find some room. It's Murphy. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. And here comes a deep shot. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball is not intercepted.
Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Catch made on the right side.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Try and muscle for the first down. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the run here, lets it go. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
On third down, he drops to throw. There's contact on the throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Touchdown, Huskies. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. And it's incomplete. Out of the reach of the receiver. Incompletion sets up a second down. And he drops back in the gun. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage. And follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set. It's second down. Handoff on a single back formation. Quick juke to get free. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. He's escaping the pocket now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Defense looking to keep the pressure on. 3rd down coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looking to scramble. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the punt heads out of bounds. They'll spot it down around the 10-yard line. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field to 5 wide. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. And looking for a big play here. It's caught down the right side for a huge gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the 1st down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going to take another shot right here. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield.
To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On the run, it's Murphy. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. They look to throw it here on second down. Pressure is coming. They've got him behind the line. The defense with a sack in the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They get the second half started with a running play. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Breaks loose at the 45. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down. The offense really clicking here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They'll try the left side with a toss. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Anytime you like to run the toss play successfully, that means you're going to have to win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there. They got a nice game.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. So a field goal attempt coming up now. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And the lead remains at 4 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. What poor kicker.
With the catch, it's Murphy. Completion makes it 2nd and short. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And it's good for a first down to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Defense. So the defender jumps into the neutral zone. Offense gets a free 5 yards. Second down after that previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Caught for a completion. Where was the defense on that play? They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Sixth play of the drive coming up. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush, and they sack. Punting ready to boot it away.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab behind the line, it's Sullivan. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And third and short, they hand the ball off. Tackled behind. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. They're going to run it. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the toss play now, running left. Makes the defender miss. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. And the Bulldogs pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Toss play to the outside. Tackle, but 1st down.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long, the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on 3rd downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the 2nd half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the UConn offense back on the field now. They did some good things in the last drive. Moved it a long way, but eventually stalled out. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. The pocket breaking down. Down he goes. A sack. Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's moving out of the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the 1st down.
A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Slides to avoid the big hit. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The tight end has got it. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw now on first down. And the ball is hauled in. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
1st and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense recovers the fumble. And the head coach will decide to accept the... yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Not able to connect, incomplete.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Back to throw again. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Toss play to the running back going left. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Dogs. Made the defense look slow that time.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Huskies offense back on the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. We're set for an exciting finish. Not much time left. Offense likely has one final drive. On the run here. Let's it go. Pulls it in. It's Murphy. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch, and the gain just good enough for a first down. Offense in hurry-up mode. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got it for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And the quarterback will just clock the football. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the pass is too high, out of bounds, and not complete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Fires it on the move. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.